What do a rainbow-feathered dinosaur, 150-strong spider colony, and a Templar-like tunnel found by a rabbit have in common? All were discovered by accident on farms. From a smiling calf that raised thousands for charity to a prehistoric tunnel that swallowed a tractor, these aren't your typical rural finds. By the end of this list, you'll never look at farmland the same way again. Enjoy watching. In 2014, a farmer in Hebei province, northeastern China, discovered fossilized remains that turned out to be a new dinosaur species. Scientists from China and the United States later identified it as Kaihongjuji, which means rainbow big crest in Mandarin. This dinosaur lived around 161 million years ago during the late Jurassic period and stunned researchers with its colorful bird-like feathers. The feathers contain melanosomes, structures that reflect light, giving its plumage an iridescent sheen similar to modern hummingbirds. Kaihongjuji also had a bony crest and a beak-like snout, although it lacked the hardened covering seen in birds today. Its tail featured asymmetrical feathers, which are key for flight in modern birds, but the dinosaur likely used them for gliding or balancing while jumping between trees. This discovery not only showcased a dazzling prehistoric creature, but also offered rare insight into the early evolution of feathers and bird-like traits, right from a farmer's field. But what if the next great discovery didn't come from the past, but was stumbled upon by following a rabbit through a hedge? In the year 2017, while exploring farmland near Shifnal in Shropshire, England, photographer Michael Scott from Birmingham followed a rabbit into a narrow hole beneath a hedgerow. Instead of a simple burrow, Michael found himself inside a labyrinth of man-made tunnels carved into soft sandstone. He had entered the Cainton Caves, a mysterious network of underground chambers featuring carved pillars, arched doorways, and symbolic wall designs. Some local legends link the caves to the Knights Templar, a medieval religious and military order founded in the year 1119, primarily to protect pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. Although stories claim the caves were used by the Templars in the 17th century, experts from historic England believe they were likely created in the late 18th or early 19th century, possibly as a grotto or private ritual space. The Knights Templar were officially disbanded in the year 1312, but myths persist that some members escaped persecution, taking their beliefs, and perhaps their secrets, underground. Today, the Cainton Caves remain sealed to the public, but they continue to fuel fascination among those drawn to the unexplained. Now, from ancient stone to a face that made headlines, what happens when a calf is born wearing the world's happiest expression? In March 2023, on a dairy farm in Ripplebrook, West Gippsland, Australia, farmers Megan and Barry Coster welcomed a Holstein calf, unlike any they had seen before. This newborn bore 3 distinct black spots on its white coat, forming a pattern that resembled a smiling face. Amazed by this unique marking, the Coasters affectionately named the calf Happy. Initially, they intended to keep Happy on their farm as a pet and a natural lawnmower. However, as news of the smiling calf spread, the Costers were inundated with media attention and visitors, which disrupted the tranquility of their farm. To restore peace and provide Happy with a suitable environment, the Costers decided to sell him. Lardner Park, a nearby agricultural exhibition venue, purchased Happy for a donation of 10,000 Australian dollars, approximately $6,600 in United States currency. The Costers generously donated the entire amount to the West Gippsland Hospital, supporting its redevelopment efforts. Now residing at Lardner Park, Happy serves as the official mascot of the Farm World Agricultural Expo. With a gentle temperament and distinctive appearance, he continues to bring joy to thousands of visitors, embodying the unexpected wonders that can be found on farms. Ever cracked open an egg and found another egg inside? What sounds impossible actually happened. In July 2024, a woman in Yunnan province, southwestern China, discovered an unusually large egg laid by one of her hens. Expecting it to contain multiple yolks, she cracked it open, only to find a smaller, fully formed egg nestled inside. The surprising discovery was captured on video, which quickly went viral, with many viewers comparing it to a Russian nesting doll. This rare occurrence, known as a counterperistalsis contraction, happens when a nearly complete egg reverses direction in the hen's oviduct and is enveloped by a new egg forming around it. The result is a large egg containing another egg inside. While double-yolked eggs are relatively common, finding an egg within an egg is exceedingly rare, estimated to occur once in every several million eggs. But not all surprises come from nature. What if the thing that landed in your field was launched by the military? Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel. And if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? In March 2014, during a routine military exercise on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England, an artillery shell veered dramatically off course. Instead of landing within the designated training area, the shell traveled approximately 5 miles beyond its intended target, soaring over the villages of Churton and Patney. The shell ultimately landed in a field owned by farmer Andrew Snook, creating a crater 6 feet wide and 2 feet deep. Remarkably, it came to rest just 300 meters from the busy Paddington to Penzance railway line, a route frequented by thousands of passengers daily. Fortunately, no injuries or property damage occurred. However, the incident prompted the British Army to suspend all live firing exercises on Salisbury Plain pending a thorough investigation. The Ministry of Defense issued an apology to the affected landowner and local community, emphasizing their commitment to safety and the implementation of additional safeguards to prevent future occurrences. And now, one chicken's genetic twist raises a strange question. Can having too many legs make you an outcast? In 2023, a farmer in Carey, a town in far north Queensland, Australia, noticed that one of her hens was being relentlessly pecked by the rest of the flock. Upon closer inspection, she discovered that the hen had 4 legs instead of the usual 2. This rare condition, known as Polymelia, results in the growth of extra limbs due to a congenital defect. The additional legs dangled behind the hen and did not impede her movement. However, the other chickens perceived her as different and began to bully her, causing a severe wound near her spine. Concerned for the hen's well-being, the farmer sought help and eventually found a caretaker experienced in handling special needs animals. Polymelia is extremely rare in birds but has been documented in various species, including humans. In most cases, the extra limbs are non-functional and do not require removal unless they cause health issues. If you saw a chicken with 4 legs on a farm, would you see it as a threat to the flock or something worth protecting? Let us know what you'd do in that situation. In the year 2019, a Turkish farmer working near the ancient mound of Turkmen Karahoyuk in southern Turkey noticed a large stone partially submerged in an irrigation canal. Upon examination, the archaeologists identified the stone as a stele inscribed with Luwian hieroglyphs, an ancient script used in the region during the Bronze and Iron Ages. The inscription, dating back to the late 8th century BC, tells of a king Hardapu who claimed victory over the kingdom of Phrygia, ruled by the legendary King Midas. The text reads, "The storm gods delivered the opposing kings to his majesty," suggesting a significant military triumph. This discovery not only sheds light on a previously unknown kingdom but also suggests that Turkmen Karahoyuk may have been its capital. Covering approximately 300 acres, the site was likely one of the largest settlements in ancient Anatolia during that period. The stele's unearthing has provided historians with valuable insights into the political dynamics of the Iron Age Middle East, revealing the existence of a powerful kingdom that once rivaled Phrygia. In late 2023, Australian farmer Patrick Hatton from Hatton Vale Farm in central West New South Wales encountered a startling sight beneath a bucket on his property: a dense cluster of large huntsman spiders. These arachnids, identified as Delina cancerides or social huntsman spiders, are known for their communal living habits, a rarity among spider species. Typically, huntsman spiders are solitary creatures. However, Delina cancerides defy this norm by forming colonies comprising up to 150 individuals. These groups usually consist of a dominant female and her offspring from multiple clutches, all cohabiting under tree bark or similar shelters until they reach maturity. Despite their intimidating appearance, huntsman spiders are generally harmless to humans and play a beneficial role by controlling insect populations. Hatton's discovery not only highlights the unique behaviors of Australia's native wildlife but also underscores the surprises that can emerge in everyday rural life. Now, from creepy crawlies to a creative twist, what can you build using 20,000 corn cobs and a little community spirit? In the year 2017, Lu Hongkai, a farmer from Ari village in Shulan City, Jilin Province, northeastern China, embarked on an extraordinary project. With the help of 14 neighbors, he constructed a traditional-style farmhouse using more than 20,000 corn cobs. This unique structure, measuring approximately 12 meters in length and 4 meters in width, featured not only the main house but also a fence, a water wheel, and a small shed, all crafted from corn cobs affixed to wooden and metal frames. The entire endeavor took about 2 weeks to complete and cost around $1,500 in materials. Lu's goal was to showcase traditional northeastern Chinese architecture and attract visitors to his village. The corn cob house quickly became a local landmark, drawing attention from tourists and media alike. To protect the structure from potential rodent damage, Lu introduced several stray cats to the property, providing them with a home and ensuring the preservation of his corn-built creation. But what if your tractor falls through the earth and into a tunnel built by something that hasn't existed in 10,000 years? In 2024, a Brazilian farmer experienced a startling incident when his tractor suddenly sank into the earth, revealing a massive underground tunnel. This unexpected discovery led scientists to identify the structure as a paleo-burrow, an ancient tunnel excavated by prehistoric megafauna, likely giant ground sloths or armadillos, over 10,000 years ago. These colossal creatures, some reaching lengths of up to 4 meters and weighing several tons, were adept at digging extensive networks of tunnels. The walls of these burrows bear distinct claw marks, providing clear evidence of their creators. To date, researchers have documented over 1,500 such paleo-burrows in southern Brazil, particularly in the states of Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina. The purpose of these vast subterranean structures remains a topic of research. Some scientists speculate they served as shelters from predators or harsh climatic conditions, while others believe they were used for nesting or hibernation. The sheer size and complexity of the tunnels suggest they were occupied and expanded by multiple generations over centuries. If you stumbled across a tunnel big enough to drive into, would you explore it or call someone first? What's your gut instinct in a situation like that? Drop your answer below. In 2021, a farmer near Ismailia, about 62 miles northeast of Cairo, discovered a large sandstone stele while preparing his land. The slab measured roughly 7.5 feet long, 3.5 feet wide, and 1.5 feet thick. Sensing its importance, the farmer reported it to the authorities. Experts confirmed the stele dated back to the 26th dynasty and featured a winged sun disk symbolizing the sun god Ra, along with the cartouche of Pharaoh Apri, who ruled from 589 to 570 BC. Below were 15 lines of hieroglyphs. According to Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, the text references a military campaign launched by Apri toward the east. Ancient accounts by the Greek historian Herodotus describe how Apri was defeated by the Phoenicians, which triggered uprisings and led to his downfall. The Stele, now housed at the Ismailia Museum, may offer new details about this turbulent period in Egypt's history. Scholars are currently working to fully decode its inscriptions. But it's not just the ancient world offering up secrets. What if your sidewalk hides a passage to the 1800? Stay tuned. In late 2020, Gary and Beth Machins purchased a historic home on Langdon Street in Olton, Illinois. While repairing a sloping sidewalk, Gary uncovered a concealed entrance to a brick-lined tunnel beneath their property. The tunnel measures approximately 9 feet in height and width, extending at least 60 feet, with the possibility of additional length beyond a collapsed section. Historians estimate the tunnel dates back to the 1840s, predating the house built in the 1890s. Constructed with a limestone entrance and brick walls, its original purpose remains uncertain. Speculations include uses as an ice house, root cellar, coal storage, or even a station on the Underground Railroad. Given Olton's proximity to the Mississippi River and historical ferry routes to Missouri, the Machins are collaborating with local historians to preserve the tunnel and explore its history, considering the possibility of opening it for public tours in the future. In August 2014, a piglet with 8 legs was born in Chongqing, China, surprising local farmers. Farmer Tang Yongxiu discovered the piglet, which had 4 normal legs and 4 smaller, non-functional limbs protruding from its abdomen. Despite this rare condition, known as Polymelia, the piglet was healthy and behaved like its siblings. Tang, who had been raising pigs for over 20 years, had never seen such a case. The piglet became a local curiosity, attracting attention from photographers and experts. In the year 2020, Canadian farmer and amateur paleontology enthusiast John DeGroot made a remarkable discovery while exploring the Alberta Badlands. He stumbled upon fossilized skull fragments protruding from the ground, which he promptly reported to paleontologists. Subsequent analysis confirmed that these remains belonged to a previously unknown species of Tyrannosaurid dinosaur. This new species was named Thanatotherystes degrutorum, translating to Reaper of Death, with the specific epithet honoring John and Sandra DeGroot for their discovery. Living approximately 79.5 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, this dinosaur is the oldest known tyrannosaur from northern North America. It measured around 8 meters in length and was likely an apex predator of its time. The discovery of Thanatotherystes degrutorum provides valuable insights into the evolution and diversity of tyrannosaurids. It suggests that these predators were more varied and widespread than previously understood, occupying different ecological niches across ancient North America. In late 2023, a farmer in Nova Varbovka, Bulgaria, uncovered 2 Roman-era tombs while plowing his field. Archaeologists quickly responded and found a family burial site dating to the early 3rd century of the Common Era. The first tomb contained the remains of a man and a woman, aged between 50 and 60 years old, along with gold earrings, a gilded pendant, a silver-plated brooch, and a silver coin minted in Laodicea. The second tomb held a child buried with gold earrings, bead jewelry, a ceramic amphora, and 2 glass lacrimaria, tiny vessels used to collect mourners' tears. One of the most notable finds was a bronze medallion featuring Emperor Caracalla, minted in the year 214 in Pergamon. It likely commemorates his visit to the Temple of Asclepius. Experts believe the artifact suggests the family's origins were in Asia Minor, which aligns with the history of Nicopolis ad Istrum, a nearby Roman city settled by migrants from that region. The discovery offers rare insight into Roman burial customs and regional connections during that era. If you uncovered an ancient tomb on your land filled with Roman artifacts, would you call the authorities or keep it quiet and explore it yourself? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel to discover more interesting things. In 2014, a farmer near L'Isle-en-Dodon in southwestern France unearthed a massive fossil while working his land. Concerned about potential disruptions from fossil hunters, he kept the find secret for 2 years. Eventually, he contacted the Natural History Museum of Toulouse, revealing a remarkably intact skull of a Pyrenean mastodon, scientifically known as Gomphotherium pyrenaicum. This extinct relative of modern elephants roamed the Pyrenees region approximately 11 to 13 million years ago. The skull, measuring about 5 feet in length and featuring 4 tusks, 2 on the upper jaw and 2 on the lower, is the first complete specimen of its kind ever discovered. Prior to this, the only evidence of the species' existence was a few fossilized teeth found in the same area in 1857. The discovery provides invaluable insights into the anatomy and evolution of these ancient creatures. Museum experts are meticulously studying the fossil, which was carefully extracted and transported for further analysis. In September 2016, Jonathan Crump, a cheesemaker from Standish in Gloucestershire, noticed that one of his 10-day-old Gloucester calves was missing. After a thorough search yielded no results, he feared the worst. However, 9 days later, walkers Dan Rawlings and Tom Lewis spotted the calf's head protruding from a 1-meter deep sinkhole in a 25-acre field. The calf, now affectionately named Sinky, was dehydrated but otherwise unharmed. After being rescued, she ran straight to her mother to feed. Mr. Crump expressed his astonishment at the calf's survival without milk for such an extended period. As a token of gratitude, Mr. Crump gifted the rescuers a generous portion of his single Gloucester cheese. In 2023, a farmer named Lai Wenhua from Pujian County in Sichuan Province, China, made a startling discovery while working in his orange grove. He found what looked like an ancient seal embedded in the soil, but it turned out to be a rare spider with a hardened, disc-shaped abdomen. The species was identified as Cyclocosmia ricketi, also known as the Chinese hourglass spider. This rare trapdoor spider uses its unique disc-like body to block its burrow entrance when threatened, a defense tactic called phragmosis. These spiders are nocturnal and construct vertical silk-lined burrows. Though harmless, they are extremely elusive. Only 6 confirmed sightings were recorded in China between the years 2000 and 2016. Cyclocosmia ricketi is believed to have evolved over 100 million years ago and belongs to one of the oldest surviving spider lineages. Due to its rarity and unique appearance, specimens can fetch up to $3,860 on the collector's market. Lai's accidental discovery serves as a reminder that even in cultivated fields, nature can still hold some of the most ancient and extraordinary surprises. In 2021, Australian farmers faced a devastating mouse plague that compounded the challenges of preceding droughts and bushfires. The infestation spanned approximately 180,000 square kilometers across eastern Australia, with mouse densities reaching up to 3,000 per hectare in some areas. These rodents infiltrated homes, silos, and machinery, contaminating grain stores and causing extensive damage to crops and infrastructure. The economic impact was profound, with losses estimated at over $1 billion for New South Wales winter crop alone. Beyond financial losses, the plague posed significant health risks. Reports emerged of mice biting individuals in their sleep and contaminating water supplies, leading to increased cases of diseases transmitted by rodents. In response, the New South Wales government allocated $50 million for baiting programs and grain treatment initiatives to assist affected farmers. While the infestation eventually subsided, experts warn of potential future outbreaks, emphasizing the need for ongoing vigilance and proactive measures to mitigate such events. Finally, a tale so bizarre it went viral, when watermelons started exploding across fields. What caused it? In 2011, farmers in Danyang, Jiangsu Province, China, experienced a peculiar phenomenon where watermelons burst open in their fields. Investigations revealed that the overuse of the growth accelerator 4-chlorphenuron, especially during wet weather conditions, caused the melons to explode. Approximately 20 farmers were affected, losing up to 115 acres of watermelon crops. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I hope you'll love this content. Comment below about the next topic you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.